This segment of the news is brought to you by Desert View Hospital, providing emergency medical care around the clock at 360 South Lola Lane. Learn more at desertviewhospital.com. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Welcome back to News 46. A magnitude 4.6 earthquake has shaken a remote desert area on the California-Nevada state line. The U.S. Geological Survey says that tremor occurred at 8:17 a.m. today. It was centered 25 miles southeast of Pahrump, and it was the same distance east of Tacopa, California. That quake occurred at a depth of 5 miles. Police say an 80-year-old male allegedly assaulted a 70-year-old female during an altercation.
Robert Charles Merritt has been arrested for domestic battery with strangulation and elder enhancement at a home on Appaloosa Road. According to the declaration of arrest, deputies were dispatched to a business on Highway 160 for a report of an assault that was not in progress. Upon arrival, they met with Mr. Merritt, who was sitting next to a slot machine, bleeding from his left forearm and on the top of his left hand. Mr. Merritt told police that he had gotten into an altercation and that a female had struck him with a bat. Police say that Mr. Marriott is approximately 80 years old. They said that they did not observe any injuries that were consistent with being hit with a bat, but they did see the bleeding appear to be coming from a wound that was caused by fingernails. Police were dispatched to the home on Appaloosa Street, where they spoke with a female who is approximately 70 years old. The female told police that Marriott and herself had gotten into an argument because he wanted her to move out of the home into a trailer behind the residence. She told deputies that he had become increasingly agitated, pushed her to the ground, and when she landed, she hit her knees and hands. After that, she said that he grabbed her around the neck and began choking her to the point that she could not breathe. He then placed his arm around her neck in the crook of his left elbow and pinched her neck. She said that she attempted to free herself by scratching Mr. Marriott's left arm with her nails. Police also say that they observed a metal baseball bat in the area that did not have any blood on it. Mr. Marriott was actually transported to Desert View Hospital for his injuries and then transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center.
Also placed behind bars, an out-of-state couple arrested during a traffic stop for child endangerment.
Damari Barrientos has been arrested for driving on a suspended license, speeding, child abuse and neglect, having no child restraint, and no insurance. Oren Janae Martin has been arrested for child abuse and neglect. Both were arrested after being pulled over by deputies on U.S. Highway 95 at mile marker 40 in Nye County. According to the declaration of arrest, deputies pulled over a vehicle that was traveling southbound on Highway 95 at a speed of approximately 90 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. There was 4 occupants inside the white Chevy Impala. 2 were juveniles. Barrientos told police that they were heading back to Arizona for court. Inside the car, deputies reported seeing a 3-year-old and an infant. The 3-year-old was not inside a car seat or restrained. However, the infant was inside a car seat. Upon speaking with both individuals, they said that they did not have a car seat with them, and in fact, the female said that she had left Washington without her car seat. When asked why the child was not restrained, they said they did not know. Barrientos returned with 2 extraditable warrants out of Nevada, one for speeding and one for child restraints required. Both the male and female were transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
And now Angela Miles has today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, the IPO market is in for a hot year. In the first quarter alone, initial public offerings raised a reported $25 billion. In all of last year, $35.5 billion was raised. IPO stocks are also on the rise. Despite stock market pullbacks along the way, shares debuting this year are up 9%. Technology remains the hottest sector for getting new stocks to market. Banks are also big. It's anticipated more than 11 regional banks could go public this year, and 3 Chinese companies are expected to list $5 billion in deals before the end of the year. Small business optimism is hitting close to record highs. The National Federation of Independent Businesses reports earnings trends, sales, and wage increases are all contributing to positive comments from small business owners.
Thanks, Angela. And stick around. News 46 has your results of that highly contested, really close county commissioner race during the primaries. We'll be right back.